Welcome to our channel. Today we how to uninstall Bootstrap JS and remove UI interactivity remnants. Quick tutorial step by step clearly. To uninstall Bootstrap JavaScript, begin by locating the Bootstrap JavaScript file in your project. This file is typically named bootstrap.min.js or bootstrap.js. Next, remove the Bootstrap JavaScript file from your HTML file. This can be done by deleting the corresponding script tag in your HTML document. If you're using a package manager like npm or yarn, run the command to uninstall Bootstrap. For npm, type npm uninstall Bootstrap in your terminal. For yarn, use the command yarn remove Bootstrap. Now, check for any remaining Bootstrap JavaScript dependencies in your project. These could include jQuery or popper.js, which are often required by Bootstrap. Uninstall any unnecessary dependencies that are no longer needed. Next, locate any Bootstrap-specific components or functionalities in your code. Review your JavaScript files for instances of Bootstrap functions, such as modals or tooltips. Remove or replace these functions with alternative options if necessary. Next, inspect your CSS for any Bootstrap classes that may still be in use. You can identify them by looking for classes like .btn, .modal, or .alert. Remove these classes from your HTML elements to eliminate Bootstrap styling. If you've replaced Bootstrap with another framework or custom styles, update your code accordingly. After these changes, thoroughly test your application for any broken functionalities. Check all interactive elements to ensure they are still working as intended. If you encounter any issues, adjust your JavaScript or markup as needed. Finally, conduct a thorough review to ensure no remnants of Bootstrap remain in your project. Once confirmed, your project should now be free of Bootstrap JavaScript and its UI interactivity. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.